Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
What we're going to do is we're having Jasmine FINLEY calling in from Miami, and she's going to be talking about what it's like for her as a 14-year-old being schooled at home. Good morning, Jasmine.
Good morning, Grandma Anita.
Thank you so much for calling us. This is terrific. And, you know, Jasmine, we all hear about the kids being schooled at home, but we don't really know what that's like. Can you share what it's like for you, someone who went to school every day, and now you don't go out?
Yeah. So, every day we have to get to school at 8, and we start using Zoom. Zoom is an app where we get to, FaceTime, basically, with the whole class. And every class is 45 minutes, and we, switch to every class. And every day it's the same. And we use Teams.
So let me ask you, Jasmine, let me ask you a question. So you switch, but how do you get your work graded?
Well, they gave us the assignments on Teams. That's another app where we could talk with the teachers or something, and then we have to print the work or do it online in a different website or something, and then we have to do the work, take a picture, and then send it to them.
And then they grade it?
Yeah.
That's great. And, of course, your mom is home and your dad, they're home some of the times, most of the time. So they don't talk to you, though. I mean, are you pretty much segregated in your own room doing this without anybody bothering you?
Yeah. We're on, a table, where all our stuff is for school, and our parents are doing their other stuff.
So do you miss your friends?
Yeah, it's not the same because we're not allowed to talk or pass speaker notes because we're online. So it's harder to talk because the teacher hears everyone. So
that's true. That's very funny. So tell me though, as far as this goes, what happens at lunchtime? So then you just stop and it goes off the line, and then you eat and then you come back?
Yeah. We have an hour and 20 minutes to have lunch. And we can talk to our friends with lunch, but usually we just have lunch and then we go back to school at a certain time.
So when you think about it, Jasmine, do you feel from being in a school before that you're actually getting the information here? Do you like doing it this way? Could you do it this way and not go to school again?
I mean, I'd rather go to school because it's easier to learn, because since there was a lot of 8th graders, because before this pandemic happened, it used to be 2 8th grade classes, but now we're all together, so it's harder to ask questions because there's so many kids.
I see. Yeah, so that is different. You know, it's amazing though that you and your sister and brother have been able to acclimate yourself so well to doing this. And do you complain? I mean, you do what you're supposed to do because that's the way it is, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes we do complain because it's annoying sometimes, but we get through it.
And you have a cat that you adore, and he adores you. So it's a she, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a she. Yeah, it's a she. Does she sit on your lap while you're doing your work? Is that allowed?
I mean, yeah, that's allowed, but she doesn't always go on me. But sometimes she does. I mean, she's in the room with me right now, so.
Yeah, this is so different. And if you need help, let's say you don't understand one of the lessons or something, where do you get the help from?
Well, we can like contact a teacher by like ourselves and like say like, oh, we need help, and she would like do a private like call, and she would teach you like how to do it.
Ah. I wonder how it is for the teachers. Have you talked to any of them privately like that? I mean, are they having a hard time with doing this? Because this is different for them.
I mean, they say that there's a lot of work because since it's all online now, like they have a lot of work to like grade and stuff like that.
But they got, I mean, a lot of people, were you on Zoom before this happened?
No. Zoom is a new thing for like everyone.
So how do you like it?
I mean, it's okay. It's more boring because it's less like mostly people just talk now, and it's like no like fun, no like jokes and stuff. So, yeah.
Tell people what it's like when the Zoom comes on, and tell us how you get into it, and then what do you see. Explain it, because a lot of our listeners have no idea about it.
Okay, so it first starts like we have to put our ID code and then a password for the Zoom call. So like only our class knows it. And then we have to wait until the teacher like comes into the meeting, and then she has to like let us in, and then everyone has to get in by a certain time.
Okay, and does she know? Do you have a picture of everybody on there so she knows who's actually on, listening?
Yeah, everyone has to have like there's like Zoom on, like to show your face, because if it's not, you're like absent.
Ah. So have you ever been absent?
No.
No. Well, if someone's sick or something, I guess they're absent. But so do you get dressed up so that people see you? Like, I know you have uniforms when you go to school. Are you in uniforms, or are you just in plain clothes?
We are allowed to wear plain clothes, and I mean, I use my pajamas because I say there's no point of changing since you're just staying home all day.
I see. And that's allowed.
Yeah.
You have to comb your hair and look pretty.
Yeah, that's true. But like one of my friends, like his hair is always crazy at school. Like it's like never brushed, and he goes like that.
Oh, okay. So that's normal for him. But I would think that you would want to maybe just dress up a little bit for because everybody sees you. How much do you see? Just the face or the body or what?
Well, we usually just see from like the shoulders up. So like it's fine.
And what do you see of the teacher?
The teacher the same. Like we only see her like the room she's in, and then like her like face and like shoulders.
I see. So she's not really in an office. Is she home also?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. And so are you Zooming for your friends now? I mean, do you get to, when you're not in school, do you Zoom and talk to your friends, or you use FaceTime or what?
I use regular FaceTime when I want to talk to them because it's like easier.
What is the difference then of FaceTime and Zoom?
Well, FaceTime is basically like you can just call, like it's one button. You don't have to like put like effort in it. But like in Zoom calls, you have to put like the ID, the password, and like yeah.
But you see more people. When you're on FaceTime, It's just the two, right?
When we're on Zoom, we see way more people.
Mhm. And also, does she have charts and things that you can see that she puts up for you to look at?
Yeah, sometimes she has like a whiteboard to like write something, or like they use like videos to show like us like some teams, or like they use like this like other website that I don't really know about that like takes notes and stuff.
Mhm. This is amazing. And so you have tests because now when is school actually going to be out? Because didn't they decide it was going to be out soon and then you wouldn't go back again until the fall?
Yeah, I think school ends at like June 8th or something. I'm not quite sure.
So it will end, and then you're finished until, I guess, August or when it starts again, and hopefully you're going to go back to school. I guess they're going to open schools. What do you hear about that?
Well, they said they were gonna open the school, but like for the graduation and stuff, they said that they were gonna do like later on, maybe, since like we need like a goodbye. Since it's like our last year in 8th grade.
Right. That's right. You all are being cheated a little bit because normally you'd have a big event for graduation, but they can't. I guess they're not doing that on Zoom.
Yeah. Well, they might say like stuff, but like it's nothing gonna be like very like good and everything. And also we had to like cancel a Universal trip because of this.
Oh, right.
And like the Universal trip was supposed to be like only for 8th graders, so like it's sad how we missed it.
Well, it sounds like you have a good attitude about this, and I guess you're getting through it. And I want everyone to know that this is Jasmine Finley. She is one of my she's a granddaughter of mine, and she's calling in from Miami. And she has a brother and a sister because they're triplets, and she asked to be on the radio show because she wanted to share what it's like, and I was so happy that she said to do that because a lot of our listeners have grandchildren, but they probably haven't asked them the questions that Jasmine is explaining. So now, if you're listening, you can talk to your grandchildren, and you have a better idea of what they're going through. I admire Jasmine and all the other children for jumping into this and saying, okay, well, this is what it is now. I don't want to get sick. Jasmine, do you know of any kids that have gotten sick?
I mean, no, I don't know anyone that has it, but like there are some kids that have like a cold or something.
Right, but they're staying at home anyway. You know, they're at home.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and are you careful if you do go out, I guess you walk your dog or something, do you wear a mask?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, but usually when we walk the dog, we like walk the dog pretty late so no one's around. So like it's fine to not wear it. Right.
And so you don't go to the grocery store, you don't do any of that. I know your father does, but you're being protected. I'm doing the same thing. I don't go out. If I have to take my dog, Jack, I go out 3 times, but I wear a mask. And actually when I go out, I have sneakers on, and when I come back, I take them off and spray them. I'm being very careful, too, because I live alone, and I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, but actually my mom does, like, online shopping now.
Ah, online shopping, right, for food or for other things?
Mostly for food, but sometimes we get, like some stuff for, like, the dishwasher or, like, cleaning products.
Right. If you can find them. Remember when it first started how everyone ran out of toilet paper? Wasn't that funny?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you have plenty of toilet paper, though, now, don't you?
Yeah.
But, you know, Jasmine, it's interesting. Since this happened, everybody's rethinking what life was like before, just like with toilet paper. I used to use, when I went to the bathroom, a lot of toilet paper, but now I'm very careful. I don't use as much. Same thing with paper towels. I think it has, in many ways, as much as it's been difficult, it has changed a lot of ways that we think. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Yeah, because like now we think about like all the like hygienes or like things that are going on. It's not like how it was before anymore. So.
Yeah. True. I think we were more casual about everything before, and now we aren't. We're more, we think about things, we think about people. Maybe we appreciate things more too now. So it has its benefits, but it has been great. And I really admire you and all the other kids for jumping in, taking care of school. Some kids could say, I'm not going to school. Forget it. I'm not doing anything like that. But you haven't done that. You had you're smart. You decided we're going to do it like everybody else, and they're doing this across the country. Unfortunately, some people don't have computers, and they can't do this. It depends where they live. And so that's not great. But you do have your computer, and you're able to get through all this. So I'm happy that it's working out for you. And I know that you have a grandmother down there, and she's, of course, in her house, and she's staying pretty careful, too, isn't she?
Yeah, she won't get out of the house.
Yeah, right. She's not getting out of the house. Well, I think that you actually...
you get Zoom.
Oh, is she Zooming?
What?
Is she doing Zoom also?
No, I'm saying that, like, you can get Zoom on your phone, on an iPad, or, like, on a computer.
That's a very good point. I'm glad you brought that up. And now we have someone calling in from up north, and she is an author called The Butterfly Club. And I'm going to have to now go to her, but I want to thank you very much. Yay, Jasmine. I learned a lot from you. Thank you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you on Mother's Day, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye, Jasmine.